Do 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 do. Katie's Keto Kitchen. Alright guys, here's what you need to make some mozzarella baked tomatoes. Of course you're going to need that mozzarella. I'll do at least a minimum of 4 ounces, at least 1 ounce per tomato. Some chopped fresh basil. Then you're going to need some Italian seasoning. And of course, you're going to need those tomatoes. I mean, what else are you going to be filling these with? I did the vine ripe, and then some oil to grease whatever dish you decide to cook them in. Some optional additions would be some fresh pesto, maybe some marinara sauce, or even a meat like some Italian sausage or chicken if you're feeling like it. The first thing you got to do, of course, is clean out those tomatoes. I use a trash bowl to catch all those insides because even though these little things are small, these red packages of tomato hold a lot of juice and seeds in them, so it's good to have somewhere to dump them. You need a spoon to scoop everything out with, and of course a knife to cut the top off. You can do it several different ways. The easiest for filling with like meats and things would be the whole tomato. Just cut the top off, scoop the sides out, and then you've got a nice little carry container for all of your sauces, proteins, and cheeses. And then another option would be to do quarters. That's really easy as well. Just cut it into quarters. Clean out the inside, trim off whatever stem might be still attached to it, and I find metal measuring spoons to work the best for scooping them out. I also use those for cleaning jalapenos when I do jalapeno poppers. Convenient. But if you do the red vine ripe tomatoes, of course you can do the whole because it's a little sturdier than other types, and the quarters because they do cook down a little softer when you do them that way. It gives it more time to cook in the oven. Then also you can do Roma tomatoes. They're a little thinner on the tomato meat side. Cut those straight in half, scoop out the insides, trim off whatever stem might be there, and fill it with your favorite cheese and sauce. Use that oil to grease the dish. This will keep them from baking on too hard. And then you're just gonna lay out however many tomatoes you decided to use. You can use 4 tomatoes, usually what I do, but I did a little extra here to show you the cut methods. When I do the cheese and fillings, I like to do layers. I'll do a base layer of that mozzarella cheese just to give it something to stick to when it's starting to go in there. And then I'll add whatever sauces I might want to use. Here I did a little pesto. It's maybe a 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon. It really does not take a lot of whatever sauce you want to use to fill them up in here. And then I also tried it with a little marinara sauce. Also, again, it does not take a lot. But once you have your sauces, just go ahead and put that fresh basil in because what you're going to want to do is sandwich it between whatever mozzarella you decide to add at the end. Do not be afraid to pile it on here. It will cook down. You will not just have a mountain of cheese, I promise. But when you sandwich the fillings in between the 2 layers of cheese, I just find it bakes in well. From the many variations I did, this seemed to work the best. So try it out if you want. For seasonings, I did Italian seasoning. I kept it simple. You can also add a little salt and pepper. If you're wanting a little spicy, go ahead and do a little red pepper flake. It's really up to you with whatever seasonings you do decide to go with here. But once you have it seasoned, you're going to pop it into the oven at 400 degrees for approximately 20 minutes. You can cook it anywhere 10 to 30 minutes depending on how stiff you want that tomato to be. I like it at 20 because it lets it easy to cut. You got that melty cheese, but then the tomato is still sturdy enough to pick it up with your fork, which is what I was looking for here. And then I served it as a side because I just did the cheese and sauces for mine. It went really well with some just baked chicken and zoodles. It's a good side. I like the cheese. It's got that Italian taste with the fresh basil. The pesto combination is really good for me. The marinara also works. You can just do cheese and basil and seasoning if you want. But I just decided to turn to a side for a full meal here. I really like this. I usually don't do tomatoes, but I ate a lot of tomatoes to figure this out for you guys. So I hope that somebody does really enjoy this recipe. It's good. If it made me like tomatoes, it can make anyone like tomatoes. Until my next video, just remember to hydrate, satiate, and celebrate through your day. And I will talk to you later, guys. Bye!